Hey, what's up, y'all? Back in the car rider line. And I wanted to come and share this lesson that I got the other day. And that lesson and reminder was it's already handled. God is already working behind the scenes on your behalf. So let's talk about it. My husband and I have 3 kids. Our oldest daughter is 16, and then we have boy-girl twins who just turned 10 yesterday. So day before yesterday, when I picked them up from school, they were, giving me a rundown of some things that they needed. So they had asked earlier in the month if they could take cupcakes for their classes on their birthday, and I said yes. And then, of course, this is the last week of school, so there are all of these theme days that they have going. So they hop in the car and they're like, Mom, our birthday is tomorrow, and we need to get cupcakes for the class, and we need to get some pajamas to wear for pajama day tomorrow. And so, they're giving me a list of things that they need. Well, what they didn't realize is during the day while they had been in school, I had been running around, getting all the things together. So when we actually got home, they were so surprised when they opened the door and saw all of these cupcakes in the kitchen, because they told me they needed them, but they didn't know that I had already gotten them. Y'all already see where I'm going with this. So in addition to having the cupcakes, I had also already gone and bought pajamas for them. And in addition to that, I had some new coats for them because we had gotten up that morning and it was unbelievably cold. And we live in South Carolina, so the weather, one day is spring, one day is summer, one day is winter, but it was really cold. And I saw that the forecast was calling for it to be cold for the next, week or two. So anyway, cupcakes were already there, pajamas were already there, and I had these coats for them. Well, the next morning when they got up for their birthday, they come out and I had, a banner on the island in the kitchen that said happy birthday. We had helium balloons up. We had a cake that had, happy 10th birthday twins written on it. And we were singing happy birthday. And my daughter said, Mom, when did y'all do all of this? Where did all of this stuff come from? Because when they had gone to bed, everything seemed normal. They had the cupcakes, so they were surprised about that, in the pajamas, but they weren't even expecting the banner and the balloons and the cake. And so her question was, how did you do this? Like, where did this come from? See, while they were at school doing what they normally do, I, as their parent, was running around handling everything that needed to be handled for them behind the scenes. And so even though to them it seemed like it came out of nowhere and it happened suddenly, I had been working behind the scenes the whole time. You already know where I'm going with this. Y'all, when she said, how did you do this? All I could think was, this is how God works. We say, God can move swiftly and suddenly. And it's because even in the times when we feel like God may be absent or we're wondering if God hears us, yes, he has. He has not forgotten about you. He's just working behind the scenes. And not only that, y'all, when they told me about the birthday, because it was the day before, to them, we have rolled up to the last minute. And so they're like, are we going to be able to get it done? And sometimes we end up in situations like that too. Like, Lord, I have been in a holding pattern here. Feels like time is running out. Do you hear me? Can this be done? And the answer is yes. He hears you. Yes, it can be done, because while we're going on living our everyday lives, God is always working behind the scenes for us. He's got us. So, if that is how I feel as a parent, here on earth, and I'm going to make sure that my kids have not only what they need, but more than what they ask for. Wait, come on now. Exceedingly abundantly more. We don't think God will do that for us. It was a reminder to me, because there have been a lot of times over this last year where I have been like, Lord, are you here? Do you hear me? Give me a sign, please. And you know what? He gave me that sign through my children. So just keep moving. Do not panic. God is not on our, restricted timeline. He has already handled it. He has been working behind the scenes. And to you, it's going to feel like it is sudden. But y'all just know he hasn't forgotten you. He's got it covered. He will come through. Okay, that just makes me excited. All right, y'all go forth. Have a great day and let God do what he does.